Hey friends, welcome to the Animal channel. I know I haven't been recording to you for like 1,000,000,000,000 years. I know it's not 1,000,000,000,000 years, but the last time I did a full animal recording, I am not Chippy and I had a chipmunk. You know what? It was on about April 1st. Was it something like that? Hey, happy April Fools. But it wasn't. But finally, we're getting again on. Sorry, we're getting on again. On this Wednesday, June 16, 2021. Welcome to the Animal Channel premiere. And guess what our topic today? Penguins. Well, one second. I forgot my best friend was my iPad. Because I need to show you some penguin, funny little pickly facts. No, not pickly, penguin. All right, I think I better charge up this computer because it's getting less. All right. So, what up today, my friends at the Animal Channel? Hopefully you're having a great time waiting for me to start to finally get on again and record to you. All right, let's go to the next slide. Okay, what are penguins now? Let me give you the first fun fact. Penguins are flightless birds. What's flightless birds? They cannot fly. Well, they're much like me because I don't know how to fly. If you know how to fly, please teach me. I want to know how to fly. But what? You don't know how to fly too? Oh, wait, that's too bad. All right. There's another interesting fact here. While other birds have wings for flying, penguins have adapted flippers to help them swim in the water. Now, you know what? If you ever watch a video on penguins, I have. Why don't you go and check out? Oh, not now, please. When this video is finished, that sounds like a better one. When this video is finished, please go and check out the penguin documentary. It's not in the Animal Channel, but they are in other YouTube channels, which are also good. But none of them are as good as the Animal Channel. Just kidding. All right, remember to check out the penguin documentary, and you will know why penguins have. You said, hey, you would say, hey, cool. That's what. Then why do penguins have those black wings? But they cannot fly. Well, I would say, see, the penguins have those things you think is wings. They are actually adapted flippers to help them swim in the water. Well, it would sound nice because I don't know how to swim. Well, I wish I was the penguin. All right, another one. Most penguins live in the southern hemisphere. Hey, you better take your geographic test if you don't know what is the northern and southern hemisphere. The northern hemisphere, hey guys, I'm recording to you from the northern hemisphere in the little Animal Channel studio here in the living room. And we are where? We are in the North America. So that is why we are in the northern hemisphere. But hey, the penguins do not live in the northern hemisphere. Excuse me, but only one. Later I'll give you the penguin's name. But most of the penguins live in the southern hemisphere. And hey, no penguins live in the North Pole. Good luck trying to find them. But you better go to the South Pole to see some penguins. But in the North Pole, you better not find any penguins because, hey, they're not there. Hardly any penguins live in the northern hemisphere. All right, next one says the Galapagos penguin is the only penguin species that ventures north of the equator in the wild. Now, but you still can find some penguins in New York. Last time, before COVID-19, of course, it was on a Christmas day in 2020. I went to Central Park Zoo to see who? Penguins. I have a couple of videos of that, but I didn't put them into the slide. Well, but you say, hey, but you said, Mr. Joel, you said there are no penguins in the northern hemisphere. Well, you are mistaken. It is in the, hey, where? They are in the wild, but the one in the zoo, of course, you have penguins in the zoo in the northern hemisphere, but you don't hardly have any I said hardly, not totally not, but you hardly have any of those penguins in the northern hemisphere, which is our hemisphere. All right. Large penguin populations can be found in countries such as New Zealand, Australia, Chile, Argentina, and South Africa. So if you want to see a lot of penguins, you better go to those countries. All right. Let me tell you what, no penguins live in the North Pole. Don't go to the North Pole. I guess I don't know who's in the North Pole, but I think probably Santa's laughing at the North Pole. I'm not sure what it was there. There's something. If you say, hey, if you go before Christmas, I tried that before on the phone. I would say, okay, Google, where's Santa now? And then if you can do it, you can do it right now. Hey, wait until after the video is finished. You just take your phone and say, hey, oops, that's Siri. Okay, Google, now, is it Christmas? Or you just say, okay, Google, where's Santa? And say, Santa's barely laughing in the North Pole or something like that. That kind of answer. So, hey, you can't find penguins up in the North Pole because Santa Claus scared them away. Just kidding. Penguins eat a range of fish and other sea life they can catch underwater. So I better keep my fish away from the underwater because in case a penguin, oops, I forgot, no penguins live in New York. I forgot that. I better eat more walnuts. By the way, walnuts are good for your brain. But walnuts are not my favorite nuts. My favorite nuts, hey almonds, are you doing there? Oh, they're on the stove. Okay, here. Penguins eat a range of fish and other sea life. Oh, I already read that fact. Penguins can drink sea water. By the way, what I'm reading here is from the website www.coolaustralia.org/fun facts about penguins. Wow. Okay, penguins can drink seawater. Now, human beings cannot drink seawater. Why? It's too salty. So human beings can't drink seawater, but this little guy that you see on the screen can drink seawater. All right. Now let's have a little bit of joking here. Funny. Penguin? Oh, I have a toy friend sitting in my bedroom. He's called Pickwick. Yeah, funny penguin. Okay, I just removed the N for fun. Funny looking penguin. All right, penguins can drink seawater. You know, penguins spend about half their time in the water and the other half on land. So they are underwater and on land. Underwater and on land. Have you ever seen a penguin jump? Wow, they can jump from as high as 6 foot tall. Well, that is tall. 6 foot tall? Wow. They can jump up from water, probably 6 foot to the iceberg, and they can jump down too. Wow, that is interesting. Guess what here? The emperor penguin is the tallest of all penguin species, reaching as tall as 120 cm, or 47 inches in height. What? They're that tall? Well, not that tall, because I'm taller than the penguin, I could tell you. Emperor penguins can stay underwater for at least about 20 minutes at a time. Well, you say, hey, do they need to breathe? Do they have to breathe? Wow, they do need to breathe, except you don't need to breathe. Everything needs to breathe. Okay, but penguins can stay underwater for about 20 minutes at a time. You know why? Wow, they hold their breath for 20 minutes. And you know what? 20 minutes is as long as I take a shower. When I wash my hair, actually when I don't wash my hair, my lousy hair gets wet all the time. So when I go underwater, the most I can stay inside is about 2 minutes when I breathe from my mouth. But okay, I cannot stay inside for 20 minutes because I'll be like water in my ears, water in my nose, water in my mouth, water in my eyes. I cannot stand it. All right. So here's a nice thing. Emperor penguins often huddle together to keep warm in the cold temperatures of Antarctica. Now, anybody of you have ever been to Antarctica? Well, the answer is no, because Antarctica is way too cold for you to even take a step. Well, last night I had the silliest dream ever of my life, okay? Let me give you the dream. I had a dream. I went to Death Valley, but that was in Alaska. Death Valley is in California, but in my dream, it was in Alaska. What? That was funny. Indeed. I had a dream that Death Valley was in Alaska. And then I went there and the temperature was just 8 degrees. Wow. Maybe it sounds more like 108 degrees for the real Death Valley. And you know what I was wearing at the house? I just wore a singlet. Well, that was funny. Funniest dream, hey? So emperor penguins often huddle together to keep warm in the cold temperatures of Antarctica. You see the feathers? The feathers, they don't wear clothes. It will be a funny thing to see a penguin wearing clothes. That's funny. So penguins don't wear clothes. So how they keep warm? Number one, do you see the feather? They are thick. But from that, you think penguins don't have skin? You are wrong. They totally have skin. But the feathers are like their warm winter jacket that gives the warmth and protection from the cold, icy wind. And you know what? They squeeze together to keep warm. Now, summertime is not a time for squeezing together, but probably in Antarctica it is, because why? It's 20 degrees and the penguins say it's hot. And the penguins had to go and eat ice cream, and the people stare at the penguins and say, Mr. Piquet, why are you eating the ice cream? It's 20 degrees only. It's very cold. And the penguin stares at him. What do you say? This is very cold. It is very hot. Can you see I'm sweating? Penguins are the second largest penguin species. They have 4 layers of feathers to keep them warm on the cold sub-Antarctic islands where they breed. Hey, do you see that word? They have 4 layers of feathers. And do you have 4 layers of clothes? Maybe if you go in Antarctica, you would need to wear 24 layers of clothes. Or 16, that's what I'm sure. Number 1, 4 layers of t-shirts. And then 4 layers of regular clothes, 4 layers of thin sweater, and 4 layers of thick sweaters. Maybe that will still be very icy cold. All right, it seems like we are over with the penguin facts. Actually, there's still more, but I'm just stopping that right now so I can edit the video and upload it to video for you to see. Thank you so much for watching this video, animal friends. Remember to subscribe and hit that little bell notification. And smash that bell icon. And remember to smash the like button if you really like this video. And hey, do not smash the dislike button. I'll be really angry with you. All right, let's smash that little like button. And remember to subscribe and hit the bell notification. Better do that. Thank you. Hey, you better do that if you want to see the next video. If not, I'm going to hide the video from you. All right. See you next time in our The Animal Channel video. Thank you. See you next time.